أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. So we'll continue our study of الفعل المتعدي لمفعولين. So when we have two maf'uls in a sentence or in a verbal sentence. So الفعل متعدي لمفعولين, that means again when a فعل متعدي has two مفعوls. This is the Arabic term that can be used for a double transitives. So فعل that takes two مفعول به. Now there are lots of there's a long list of words. We'll take some examples of some of the words. So see what are those words which can have two maf'ul bihi in the sentence. The first one is allama yu'allimu ta'liman. This is family 2. We remember allama yu'allimu ta'liman, to teach. Example from the Quran is allamahul bayan. Allamahul bayana. He taught him language. Here you can see this verb. This is the fi'l that is taking two maf'ul bihi, as we did that all the pronouns, attached pronouns that are attached with the fa'al, they are always detailed. They are the maf'ul in the sentence. They will be nasab. Don't confuse to see that if it has a dhamma, remember that if it is attached with a fi'l, it is always a maf'ul bihi, and that is a direct object, and it will be nasab in the state. And the other maf'ul bihi is al bayana, and you can see here this fatha is telling us that is again in the nasab state, and this will always be a maf'ul. Allamahul bayan. So this is one of the verb that takes two maf'ul bihi. Allamahul bayana. He taught him the language. Let's see the next example. Wakayaki wakayatan, to protect. Let's see the example. فَوَقَاهُمُ شَرَّ ذَلِكَ الْيَوْمِ. So Allah protected them. Again, you can see whom here. So Allah protected them. Fa is a harf atf. Waqa here is a verb. Waqa, and whom is a maf'ul bihi. So Allah protected them from the evil of that day. Sharra zalikal yawmi. Sharra zalikal yawmi. The next is, so here these are two maf'ul bihi. Ja'ala yajalu ja'alan, to make. وَجَعَلَهُمْ جُزَازًا إِلَّا كَبِيرًا لَهُمْ. Now in this example, again we have an attached pronoun that will be a first maf'ul bihi. The other maf'ul bihi is in the nasab state, as you can clearly see the fathas. And we know that again that all the attached pronouns, when they attach with the fa'al, they are always maf'ul bihi of that sentence. So the first maf'ul bihi. So he made them all into fragments. وَجَعَلَهُمْ جُزَازًا إِلَّا كَبِيرًا لَهُمْ, except for the biggest of them. So remember the story of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he broke all the idols of the mushrikeen and he left the biggest of them. So وَجَعَلَهُمْ جُزَازًا إِلَّا كَبِيرًا لَهُمْ. So he made them all into fragments except for the biggest of them. So these are few of the afal that takes two maf'ul bihi. Also remember that a fail that takes two maf'ul bihi, it can be when it is in the passive form, then it will only have one naib file, because our first maf'ul bihi will be changed into the naib file and it will be marfu in the state. When a fi'l mutaddi ala maf'ulin comes in the passive form, it takes one naib file and one maf'ul bihi. These are few points that you need to remember when we see a verb that is in the passive form, but it is a verb that is mutaddi and also li maf'ulin. That means it is taking two maf'uls. So The first one will be, if it is in a passive form, the first one will become the nahw file, but the other will remain maf'ul bihi. This is the only condition in which we see a maf'ul bihi in a passive sentence. See the example, Ullimna mantiqat tayri. We were taught the speech of the birds. Note here that there is one nahw file that is inside nahnu ullimna, and one maf'ul bihi that is mantiqat tayri, which is the idafa here, the mudaf and the mudaf ilayhi. Mantiqat tayri. So here you can notice that it has one nahw file and one maf'ul bihi. So this is a short lesson about how a fa'il muta'addi can take two maf'uls. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.